Hello, I'm Executive Chef Jason Tilmann, Triumph Restaurant here at the Iroquois Hotel, 49 West 44th Street, New York City. Today we are going to be playing with a top eye round, and we're going to be showing you how to carve this wonderful and tasty piece of meat. Okay, so what we need to do first with this piece of meat is we need to trim it up. Okay, so we're going to take off some of this fat, and it's really kind of up to you and your family's personal preference on how much you want to take off. Some people like a little bit more fat, some people like a little less. It's really just going to kind of add some flavor to it. Some people want to peel this fat back and go ahead and add herbs and spices into that, and then we're going to show you how to tie it as well, and we're going to put it in the oven and roast it, okay, and then we're going to slice it up for you. So most of the time this is the one step that people get a little bit intimidated by, is the actual carving process of it, or the actual butchering process of it, fabrication. And that's pretty much, if you can see, that's pretty much about it. We're going to take a little bit of this fat off, a little bit more, okay, which is pretty easy. You'll see it comes off fairly easy, but the most important thing about it is you really want a nice sharp knife. It's a more firm boning knife is what we call, or butcher knife, okay? And so that's pretty much about it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and truss it or tie it, because what happens right now is if we were to put this in the oven right now, it's going to bake kind of loose. So what we want to do is we want to constrict it. We want to bring it together so it bakes more evenly. We're going to take the string around one side. I'm going to show you a really easy way to do it. Give it a nice little tug, okay? And you can find, this is called butcher's twine. You can find this at your local grocer or your specialty food market, okay? Over, down, slide it under, come around, slide down, pull. So simple. It seems really difficult, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it looks as pretty as mine. It's just a matter of the function of it being all constricted and tied together, so it's holding everything in place, okay? Then we're going to go ahead and tie it to finish it up, just like that. And what I was saying before, so this is the process where you could go ahead if you really wanted to, and you could add studs of garlic in here, you could have black peppercorns in here, you could put pieces of rosemary or thyme in here, which is really easy too. So that's it. See how it's nice and constricted and everything's all together? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and season this with salt and pepper, and that's pretty much about it. We're going to give it a little salt, and what happens is this is about an 8 to 10 pound piece of meat. The salt's on the outside right now. We want to make sure that that salt gets in the inside and flavors in the inside. So we want to give it a nice, generous portion of salt. And I'm using a kosher sea salt. And we also want to use a little bit of black pepper. We want to use fresh black pepper if we can, because what happens is when you buy that pepper already ground in the store, you don't know how long that's been sitting there already ground. So in order to get that really fresh and that flavor from the black pepper that you're looking for, buy peppercorns, put them in a spice mill, and go ahead and grind them. You're going to get much, much better flavor and much better consistency, okay? So that's pretty much about it. A little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So we're going to go ahead and put this in a convection oven at about 350 degrees for about 40 to 50 minutes, or until your handy little meat thermometer reads 105 degrees. 105 degrees is about rare to medium rare. But what happens is if you pull it out at 105 degrees, you're going to have something called carryover time, and it's going to go from 105 to about 110 while it rests, okay? And that's going to be a really nice medium rare. Anything higher than that's going to go into mediums and medium wells, but I particularly like mine medium rare to rare, so it's really kind of up to your family's preference. So let's go ahead and stick this in our oven. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful color. Looks nice and moist. What we've done is we've went ahead and brought it to 105 degrees. We're going to go ahead and take this string off. And now we're going to go ahead and carve this top round, okay? This eye round, excuse me. And we want to take our strings off, okay? Just like that. Okay. Now you got to be careful because it is going to be a little bit warm. So we're going to go ahead and put this on our cutting board, and we're going to go ahead and slice it. Okay, I'm going to cut it right in half because I want to see where our temperature is. Look at that, beautiful. That's so nice. Okay, We're gonna go ahead and cut some slices. And it's so easy, just like that. Depending on how hungry your family is. All right, beautiful. And we're gonna go ahead and set that right on our, we have a nice little bed of mashed potatoes, okay, with some green beans. All right, we're gonna go ahead and re-season it a little bit, the exposed. We have a little bit of beef gravy, which is really simple to make. And a little bit of micro herbs and a little bit of fresh basil oil. All right, and there we have our sliced top round with mashed potatoes and green beans. I'm Executive Chef Jason Tilmann, Triumph Restaurant here in the Iroquois Hotel, New York City, 49 West 44th Street. Thank you so much for watching.